Hi, I'm Alex and welcome to New Life Church. A very special welcome to those of you who are new here, who've never been before, and also a welcome to those of you who are doing this at home. It's great to see you. Thanks for being part of this. If you're in church and you have any questions or you just need to go to the toilet, then go and find one of the adults and they'll be able to help you out. And if you're at home, make sure you ask your mum, dad, or whoever looks after you all the difficult questions. They'd love to talk about it with you. But now, without further ado, let's get on and discover more about God and our relationship with Him through the story of a very special person called Moses.
This is the desert. It's not the whole desert, it's just part of it. We need the desert because so many important things happen to the people of God there. The desert is a dangerous place. There's no food and there's no water, and you can die without food and water. Nothing grows there, so when the wind blows, the desert changes shape. And people can lose their way. The desert is a dangerous place. People don't go there unless they have to. The people of God were living in a place where the rains did not come. The crops had no water, so they couldn't grow, and there was no grain to grind to make bread. Everyone was hungry. The children cried in their sleep, so the mothers and the fathers decided to go to a new land where there was food. They had to go, even if they had to cross the desert to get there. Their journey began. It was hard in the desert, but they kept going until they reached a land called Egypt. In the land of Egypt, the king was called the Pharaoh. When they got to Egypt, they found food and they found work, but the Pharaoh trapped them and they could not go home again. They had to do what the Pharaoh said. They had to live where the Pharaoh said. They had to get up when the Pharaoh said. They had to go to bed when the Pharaoh said. They had to eat what the Pharaoh said. They had to do the work the Pharaoh said. They had to do everything the Pharaoh said. They were slaves. One of the people of God, who was called Moses, came to the Pharaoh and said, "Let my people go." But the Pharaoh always said, "No." Many times Moses went back to the Pharaoh to tell him to let his people go, but the Pharaoh said, "No." Many strange things happened in the land, but the Pharaoh always said no. Then something terrible happened. The eldest boy in each Egyptian family, even in the family of the Pharaoh, died. The oldest boys in the families of the people of God did not die because they put a sign on the doorposts of their houses. They put the blood of a lamb there, and the angel of death passed over them. This time, when Moses went back to the Pharaoh and said, "Let my people go," the Pharaoh said, "Yes." Well, the people of God hurried to get ready. They made some bread for the journey and packed everything they had. But there was no time to put yeast in the bread and let it sit so that it would grow big and fluffy, like the bread you can buy in the shops. This bread was flat. The people of God went as fast as they could. They were scared that the Pharaoh would change his mind. Then they heard the sound that they did not want to hear. The ground began to shake. The army of the Pharaoh was coming after them. The beating of the horses' hooves and the rolling of the chariots sounded like thunder. The army of the Pharaoh trapped the people of God against the water. The people of God didn't know what to do. Then God came so close to Moses, and Moses came so close to God, that Moses knew how to lead the people of God through the water and into freedom. This one is running. This one looks so scared they can hardly speak. This one is happy. This one looks confused. When all the people were through the water, the sea closed behind them. The people were free. The army of the Pharaoh could not get them. Now everyone was free. The people of God were so happy they just had to praise God and thank him. And Miriam led them in the dancing.
It's memory verse time again. I wonder if you can remember the verse we've been learning so far. It comes from Exodus chapter 34, verse 6. Well, here it is. Let's say it together, after 3. 1, 2, 3. I am the Lord your God. I am merciful and very patient with my people. I show great love and I can be trusted. Exodus 34, verse 6. So, easy.
Well, let's try it again, but we'll miss out one word and let's see if you can carry on. I'm going to stop saying when we get to that one word, but you carry on. Here's the verse again. Are you ready? After 3, 1, 2, 3. I am the Lord your God. I am and very patient with my people. I show great love and I can be trusted. Exodus 34 verse 6. Well done. Well, how about missing 2 words out this time? Here's the verse again. I'm going to stop talking when we get to those gaps. You carry on. After 3, 1, 2, 3. I am the Lord your God. I am and very with my people. I show great love and I can be trusted. Exodus 34 verse 6. Now let's miss 3 words out. Here's the verse again. Let's see if we can say it together. I'm going to stop when we get to the gaps. You carry on. Are you ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. I am the Lord your God. I am and very with my people. I show great and I can be trusted. Exodus 34 verse 6. Well, you're doing really well. One more challenge. Let's miss out 4 words. Here's our final version of the verse. Again, I'm going to stop speaking when we get to the gaps. You carry on. Are you ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. I am the Lord your God. I am and very with my people. I show great and I can be. Exodus 34 verse 6. So, how did you do? Did you get all those gaps? Well, don't worry if you didn't. Keep memorising it and keep remembering it, and then maybe next week you'll remember the whole thing.